Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Right at the top of this video, if you have not hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell and you're new to the page, do so right now. But if you're new, make sure that the the subscribe and notification bell are checked or darkened in, okay? Hey, we keep rising with these numbers. Let's get it up to 600,000, good people. This is going to be a continuation of yesterday's video. Yesterday it said how much I made $6,000, and today will be the conclusion of the matter. We're going to see how this option trade went, but the reason why I'm showing you guys this is not because there is any missed opportunity. As a matter of fact, there is zero missed opportunity for those of you that think you missed the opportunity. Because what I was showing you is how you can make money for the rest of this year, rest of next year, and the year after that. The TQQQ and the SQQQ can be used in any trading day. All right. And so it's just a thing of timing. So do not for one instance think that you are missing anything. Make sure you don't fall for any spam in the comment section. They are already there and I haven't posted this video. All right. I'm making this video and we have about 30 minutes before the market closes. So I'm going to kind of retrack what I did briefly, and then we'll talk about today, which is a good day. Today is a good day, said the great poet Ice Cube. What I did was on yesterday, while the market was green, I played a SQQQ, right? A lot of people play the TQQQ, right? Thinking that the market is going up. Now, I was seeing that the market was going down, and here's the key indicators. Number one, there was a hawkish Fed, the state by state Fed. His name doesn't matter. And he was talking hawkish, right? The 10-year, the 2 and the 10-year, the 2 and the 10-year bond yield was going up. As a matter of fact, the 10-year earlier today hit a 15-year high, the 10-year bond. Remember, when the bond yields go up, the market goes down. So I'm looking at those two indicators that was showing me that Friday could be a negative day. But did I get that wrong? All right. But it doesn't matter, good people, because here's a reason why I don't hold these plays long. Now, my third reason for doing this was typically when you have that many green days in a bear market, Friday is usually a red day. Now, having said that, today started out to be a red day. What changed it? We had another Fed come out, right? This is unforeseen. This is why you limit your risk. We had another Fed come out and says, well, the Fed shouldn't be, Fed Jerome Powell or the Fed in general shouldn't be too hawkish, right? And so that news gets out. The market likes that, with other things, of course. But the market now likes that, and now the market reverses and goes green today. I personally believe if the Fed had not said this state by state Fed, which was a woman, had she not said this, Friday would have been another red day. So let's go and show you exactly where I cashed out at. Bam, $10,000. So I made $10,000 in a short play, right? Now, this is not accurate. That's 83%, right? As you could see. Now, remember this. The truth be told, by the time I took that picture, right? And then I went back to go and sell the options in that shorter period of time. It was 11,200. It went up just that quick. That's the thing with options for those of you that don't play options, right? Then I got back in with like 3 options. I did 1 and then I did 3 to 5 options and wrote it back up and made another like $1,400. So here's the deal. I lost $300 doing a regular T on a regular SQQQ play. Lost $300, but then I gained actually $12,300, right? The reason why I'm putting 10,000, it just sounds good. And this is not about the bragging point. So the truth be told, I cleared $12,000 yesterday on one option play that took me probably 2.5 to 3 hours of trading, right? And just waiting and monitoring it like step by step. Now, here's what I didn't do. I didn't buy it all at once. I bought an option, one contract, and then it went down. The SQQQ went down, and I bought another one, and then I bought another one, and then I bought 5 more, and then I bought 5 more, and I wound up averaging out 60. One of the things that I did not do that I learned my lesson from years ago is hold long, right? And so I took my profits. I actually set a take profit. So I've set a stop loss and I set a take profit. I did this on Webull, and that's where it cashed out at, right? And then when I went back in, I actually went to my Moomoo. I actually went to Moomoo and did that. That way you could set a trailing stop loss. All right, good people. So that's what I want to tell you today. So I actually cleared, even with the losses, I cleared $12,000, but I just put 10 on there. It just sounds better, right? So I don't want to oversell it, but the information, if you could monitor the direction, and the thing is once the market is green, and then you do a TQQQ play, you're not going to make that much money. You might even lose money, or it just kind of flattens out. So you want to be ahead of the curve. Now, here's what you don't do. You don't gamble, because I did these short contracts, right? With options, you could lose it all. And that's why I'm not equipped to teach options. And I keep telling you guys, Kenan Grace, KENAN GRACE. Just go to YouTube, pull up Kenan Grace, and he has a Discord teaching it. Or whoever you listen to, go write a book, options. Buy a book, Options for Dummies. However you want to do it, study options. Do not attempt to do options and you don't know them. Okay, so that's the conclusion of that. I actually cleared $12,000 clear. Actually, 12,000 and some change. And so, yeah, I'm happy about that. But to be honest with you, now I've made about 20,000 this month. And I'm not saying it's braggadocious. I'm saying that you guys, all you got to do is learn. So now, what are you going to do with this money? I was going to do it in real time, but I want to get this out in time, and I don't want to expose my account numbers and all of that in post editing. So I'm going to get this out right now. This is what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to take my $2,000 and I'm just going to leave it in the account. I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to take, I was going to take $5,000 and do a limit order on Tesla. And I was going to do that live with you guys, but I don't have time to edit that. So just do a limit order. And what my limit order is going to be is 185, and just let it, because a lot of you guys are at work and you're waiting for it to drop, and then sometimes you miss it. So you could set a limit order today and make sure you put good until cancel, right? And so what I generally do is I stair step it down. I'll get some Tesla at 198, then I'll get some at 190, and then I'll get some at 185. So I just stair step it down to where I'm buying some. I'm actually dollar cost averaging that way. Now, even with these options, I didn't have to sell them all. I could have sold 40% and then kept the other 20% and let those run up higher and then sell those, right? Or you can risk losing those. So it's not all in. Just remember how to use these tools. That's the importance of this video. We are already at 9 minutes. That's what I wanted to show you. Also, it being Friday, If you're watching this for the first time, make sure you timestamp it. So it's Friday, and as you could see here, look at that. The Dow is killing it. It's 700. It was negative almost 300 points this morning. All right. And then now it's positive 724. Right. Look at that. 2.39% on the Dow, S&P 2331. And look at that. NASDAQ. All of the indices over to almost 2.5% for each. Right. So you can't beat that with a baseball bat, good people. And so one more last thing I want to say. Let's go back to this camera. One more last thing I want to say that's important. That is Microsoft, Amazon, and Google will all be reporting next week. What's going to move the market are these companies. These are heavy weighted companies, all right, in the S&P and NASDAQ. These are market movers. So expect the market to be moved based on earnings next week. OK, just look at the dates and see who is reporting. So expect some extreme volatility. If it's bad, they're so big, there's going to tank the market. If they're good, this today is nothing. The market could really jump really green, especially if this dovish speaking Fed continues to speak. I can't think of her name, but we need to hear more of her voice right now. And hopefully that will cause the Fed to pivot. That's what we're looking for, good people. All right. That's what I wanted to share with you. Just remember that Amazon, Microsoft, and Google. Now, short term, I see there's a possibility, like I've been saying, that we could have a nice Christmas rally short term, but anything could happen, like two separate Feds, one hawkish and one dovish. All right. Hawkish means aggressive. Dovish means less aggressive. All right. And so it slingshot the market. It slingshot the market red on yesterday, slingshot the market green on today. And so that's the power of the Fed. Remember, the Fed. Fear the Fed, because this is the Fed's market to tank or to have a smooth landing. But that's short term up until Christmas. Now, after Christmas, when they get the data in from all of the Christmas shopping and the Christmas rally, and if we don't go and spend money and that all comes down where we're spending less money, then that's actually positive for the Fed, okay? Because the Fed will cause inflation to start decreasing, okay? So let's see how that data is going. But it affects GDP. So we'll get into all of that next week, good people. Hey, I also want to continue to tell you guys to please help me by sharing my page. If I have been of any help to any of you guys, please just share my page. And the best thing for you to do is share it with all your family members, especially the ones that's going to ask you for money while you out here listening and making the money. Turn them on to me and say, now I've given you the tools. Don't ask me for money. All right. Remember, we don't need more money. We need more information. And lastly, but not leastly, you guys know that Moo right now has upped their ante, 15 stocks. All right. They're giving you from any deposit. It could be a penny. Just open the account, deposit a penny at this point, and then they're going to give you $10 free of cash coupon. Right. But now the stock can be worth up to $30,000. So get the free stuff. But more importantly, cash up with Moo. That link will be at the top. And if you're watching this on a cell phone, just tap the title of this video. You know, how I made $10,000. Just put your finger right on that and you'll see the drop down. All right. I love you guys. Let me know if you guys have learned anything about the T.2 or the SQQQ. And if you did play any of them, whether you won or lost, leave me a comment. All right. You guys have a blessed, wonderful, safe weekend. I just came in from the wedding and now I am headed to the reception. I love you guys and I'm going to do everything I can to keep you fed. Live, love, laugh, and learn.